These 5 people, Mark, Laura Lynn, Liz, Lee, and Andy, have all discovered that they're going to be spending the next 9 weeks playing poker, even though they've never played a game of poker before. Each has come through a rigorous qualifying process in order to have the chance to win an incredible £100,000. Brace yourselves, because your first game is tonight.
We call Lee the Jester because he thinks he's funny and likeable.
What a crap.
But behind that self-effacing exterior, there clearly has some confidence.
Lee has got what they call the nut low, the worst possible hand that you could have at this point.
Who do you think has yet to show their true colours?
I think maybe Lee, because he fronts up as very jovial, and I think he's maybe a bit more serious actually underneath about the game.
It's a queen.
It is a queen. It's a miracle for Lee. He was so far behind. In fact, he's made 3 queens. He is going to treble up his meagre chip stack.
If you think you can beat me, the Jester, you're probably right.
To boost his confidence, he was sent for tuition with Poker Pro Annie Duke ahead of tonight's game. You've had some tuition, haven't you now?
I certainly have, and some new tactics tonight.
Lee is absolutely right to crank up the gears, to play more strongly, to bet his hands. Lee's chat with Annie Duke seems to be paying off. A much stronger play than usual from him. It's not just the way he's playing that's changed, it's the way he sits at the table. He's starting to look more like a winner. Lee has won tonight's game. What a massive turnaround in the way this guy approaches poker.
Lee, he was a poker player today. We finally got a poker player there. I'm so happy.
I think Lee played very aggressively. There were a bunch of times where he made big bluffs, and there were a bunch of times where he had a big hand and folded. That shows how good he's playing. He's bluffing with nothing, and he's folding big hands. So I fancy his chances to win.
So that means Lee has won tonight's heat. He is going to go into next week's final as chip leader.
During August 2005, I'd caught sight of a late-night poker tournament on UK TV's Channel 5. I'd been gripped, as many had over the several weeks of the show, as one contestant in particular, Lee Civico-Cambell, dubbed the Jester, had ascended to the favourite to win the grand final and a life-changing chance to win £100,000. It was during this final that Lee's altercation with the tournament director led him to balance on the edge of a life-changing moment. His call to raise and take a clear lead had been denied in highly suspicious circumstances, and what followed was a series of events that gripped the poker community and led to the house of cards tumbling in on the once joking Jester.
But Lee, he knows that when everyone's passed round to him, it's a good opportunity to raise.
So,
Another 400.
oh, you've just moved, mate. It's all right. So it's another
400 to call.
Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm losing it.
Any raise?
4.
So
I don't know whether you declared a raise.
So I said when I get my coat off, I'll raise it.
No, we never heard it, I'm afraid.
When I get my coat off, you won't play it back.
Don't take your coat off. We never heard it. No one heard it, son. I'm sorry I can't let the raise go, mate.
I'm sure I heard him say raise.
Definitely said it.
We never heard it. You mumbled something about taking your coat off, but nobody.
I thought I enunciated quite clearly, but never mind.
You, Luke.
The rules are that if you want to raise, you must say raise. Lee did that, but the tournament director didn't hear him. Bit like when the ref is looking the other way while you get fouled.
Okay.
And there it is, the flush.
Bet 5.
5,000 a bit.
she's got a figure that she's losing.
What's minimum raise, sorry?
You said raise, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 10,000 first.
Put the 10 in, Liv.
1. So actually just noticed something I regretted, so...
Ah, she actually hasn't seen the flush.
Oh, bugger. Okay, I have to.
Minimum 10,000 raise. Okay, another 10,000 to call.
All in.
Okay, raise all in.
What a horrible situation for Liv.
We don't want straight versus flush.
Can we have a comfort break, please?
Yeah, if we do that, can we break then? So we just have a break?
I didn't see the bloody flush.
We'll be right.
Oh, please, just fuck off.
We never heard any mention of raise.
Raise, thank you.
Shock turn of events for Liv, but she's the first out. Lee was the favourite tonight. He's learned the most, he probably now plays the best, and he was chip leader. But fate is in the mix along with skill. And the dream is over. Lee is out.
A bit of a mix-up with my raise, which then resulted in Liv losing pretty much most of her chips. I was a bit thrown by that. Not making excuses. My play was appalling tonight. I allowed myself to get drawn in, to get thrown out, and my emotions were running wild. If you want any news agents opening, Christmas lights turning on, give me a call. Speak to my agent. Bye.